Uniswap is the leading decentralized exchange based on the Ethereum blockchain network, and UNI is the governance token of the Uniswap exchange. Launched in September 2020, in a small amount of time, UNI has broken into the top 10 cryptocurrencies as far as the market cap is concerned. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the Uniswap price predictions and do a technical analysis. And also, we are going to take a closer look at what Bitcoin is doing. So stay tuned to this video and find out more.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this.
Hello friends, my name is Soham and I welcome you to Crypto Bulls Club, your one-stop destination for all the technical analysis and news from the world of cryptocurrencies. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. This will notify you with all the new videos that we release, and we release new videos every day. Also, if you'd like to discuss about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies, head over to Telegram and join our family. The link for that is given in the descriptions below as well as in the pinned comments. If you want to reach out to me personally, then you can also find my Telegram link in the pinned comments. Now let's jump on to the UNI USD charts. So currently we are on the UNI USD daily chart, and one of the things that comes to my notice immediately is a rising wedge is getting formed right here. So after making a low of approximately $18.6, we are on a high, and we made a high of about approximately $23.5, right? So that's a substantial increase in about just more than a week's time. Okay, now let's pull out the moving averages and see what is the key level of support and resistance that we have on the UNI chart. So currently we are facing strong resistance on the UNI USD daily chart at the 200-day simple moving average. The 200-day simple moving average is currently at about 23.4, which is acting as a strong resistance. We have tested it already twice, as you can see right here. We tested it back on 6th of July and on 7th of July as well. Now, if you have to talk about the support, then of course the 50-day moving average, which is at about 22.2, is acting as a support for today. It was acting as a resistance till yesterday, but we have broken above it and we have treated that as a support for the 7th of July. If you have to go below that, then of course the 20-day moving average, which is at about 18.76, is the last level of support that we have for UNI USD on the daily time frame. Now if I pull out the favorite retracement, we'll find what are the different levels of support apart from the moving averages. So as I was mentioning to you, the 200-day moving average and the 61.8 golden ratio is approximately at the same point of time, and we are facing very strong resistance right here. If you have to talk below that, then of course the 50% favorite retracement, which is at about 21.66, is a support. If we go below that, then 19.83 is a strong level of support before we reach the 20-day simple moving average. Now here I would like to pull out the Bollinger bands, and I like to show you where are we placed in regards to the bands and what are the price actions that we can expect in the coming days. So on the Bollinger bands, what we can see is we have overextended on the top of the band, okay, and we did it for 2 consecutive days. What we can expect in such a scenario is a reversal in the price action. So if you don't know, Bollinger bands are pretty similar to what we have discussed, the FIBZIA. So a breach on either side of the Bollinger bands actually indicates a reversal in the price action, okay, as we can see right here as well. So we saw a breach of the Bollinger bands from about 19th of May till about 23rd of May, and we got a reversal and we tested the median line of the Bollinger bands. Then again we breached it right here, and we have been breaching it from about 13th of June till about 22nd of June, and then we saw a reversal in the price action, and we got a breach on the top side on 6th of July as well as on the 7th of July. So what I'm expecting for the Uniswap on the daily time frame is basically we can see a reversal, and 18.76 will act as a strong support. That is the median line of the Bollinger bands. Now let us pull out the RSI and see what it has to offer for us. On the RSI, what we can see currently is the level of about 57 is acting as a strong resistance. If we pull a horizontal line right here, then we'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. So this line has acting as a strong resistance for a multiple number of times, as we can see right here. Okay, we first tested it and went above it on November, then back in December we treated it as a resistance, we came down, we again tested it back again in December 20th and we got a rejection, and then finally we went above it, treated it as a support from December to almost about March or so. We were above it for considerable amount of time, then again we got a rejection and we have been testing it ever since, and currently we are at that same point on the RSI. So this could act as a resistance and we might see a pullback in the prices going forward. Now let's jump onto the UNI USD 4 hours chart and see what it has to offer. And on the UNI USD 4 hours chart, the first thing that I would like to highlight here is basically the RSI as well. So the RSI here, we have created a sort of a bearish divergence because the price has made a higher high, as we can see right here. However, the RSI has actually made a lower high, so we can expect a reversal in the price patterns. Also, one of the things which is of a concern to me currently is the volume. So as we can see, the volume has been declining from the last couple of days. Okay, so if we are not able to get good volumes, then sustaining in these regions would be difficult, and we might come back and we might test the different levels of supports and resistances. Now, in order to understand what are the different levels of supports and resistances, let's pull out the fib retracement first. So on the fib retracement, what we can see is basically we have a strong resistance at 22.98, which is the 161.8 Fibonacci level. If we go down, then of course 21.49 is a strong support, going below which I think the next level of support is right down at about $19.9. Now if I pull out the simple moving average ribbon, then we'll be able to find where exactly the moving averages are lying on the 4 hourly charts. By the way, if you want to understand more about moving averages, we have published one article on our website on cryptobullsclub.com about the importance of moving averages on technical indicators. You can read about the moving averages here as well, and I will pin this in the descriptions below as well as in the pinned comments. So now let's jump back to the charts. So on the UNI USDT 4 hours chart, the 20 period moving average is the first level of support that we have, and it is at about 21.485, going below which will be the 200 period, which is at 20.683, and the 50 period is at about 19.66, which will be the next level of support for us. And finally the 100 period, which is at about 18.319, is the last level of support as far as the moving averages is concerned. Now if I pull out the Bollinger Bands on the 4 hourly charts, what we'll able to see is basically that we have been breaching the top level of the Bollinger Bands ever since again 4th of July here, and we are expecting a reversal. We breached it on 4th of July, we came down, we tested the median line of the Bollinger Bands. Mind you, this median line right here is the 20 period simple moving average as well. Okay, so we have breached it again on 6th of July, and we are expecting a test of the median line of the Bollinger Band, which is currently at about 21.48. so 21.5 is definitely on the cards for us going forward. Now let's jump on to the UNI BTC chart and find out what it has in store for us. So we are currently on the UNI BTC 4 hour chart, and the first thing that comes to my notice is the beautiful market structure that UNI BTC has been following ever since 28th or 29th of June 2021, right? So why I say that this is a beautiful market structure is simply because of the way we go up, we get a correction, again we go up, we get a correction, we go up, we get a correction, and again we are on an uptrend, and we might soon get a correction down as well. Now if we pull out the Bollinger Bands, we'll be able to see where exactly did we go as far as the uptrend and if the corrections are concerned. So as I was mentioning, the Bollinger Band reflects that we went up, we breached the top level of the Bollinger Bands, we came down, we treated the median point, that is the 20 period simple moving average, as a support. Then again we went up, we came down and treated again it as a support, and this phenomena continues for a long period of time. But one of the things which is a bit of a concern to me currently is the decline in the volumes, right? So the volume has been actually declining ever since 5th or 6th of July, right? So for a couple of days the volume have been declining. This indicates that we might soon see a retest of the median line of the Bollinger Band on the 4-hour time frame, which is currently at about 62,484 satoshis. By the time we reach there, we might be at about 62,500 satoshis or a little higher than that. Now let's move on to the Bitcoin chart and see what it has in store for us. This is important for us to understand because, as we know, Bitcoin drives the complete cryptocurrency market cycles. So let's jump onto the Bitcoin charts. So currently we are on the Bitcoin 4-hourly chart, and the first thing that comes to my notice is, of course, the symmetrical triangle that is getting formed on the Bitcoin 4-hourly charts as well as on the 1-day chart as well. I have chosen the 4-hour chart because it would be much clearer for you to understand as well. So we have multiple touch points on the top level here on 17th of June. Then we again touched the top level at around 29th of June. We reached the top level on 4th of July and we touched it again on 7th of July. As well as on the downside, we have multiple touch points on 22nd June, on 26th June, on about 5th of July, and of course on 7th or 6th of July as well. Now this symmetrical triangle is gonna break out and it will be a massive trade opportunity for us going forward. Now this is the height of the triangle that we have over here. And how did we measure it? We simply measured this by from the bottom to the top and we got the height of the triangle. So if we get a breakout, what could be our possible price targets? That is something we need to analyze. So in case of a breakout to the upside, the price target that we have will approximately be at around $44,000, right? So this is the price target that we have on the upside. And if we break to the downside, well, let's see what is the price target that we might have. Okay, so on the downside, our price target could very well be at around approximately about $24,600. So that would also be a massive trade going ahead. So a $10,000 move either to the upside or to the downside is definitely on the cards for Bitcoin in the near future. Now, will we go there at one go? I personally do not think so, because as I've discussed multiple number of times, there will be some sort of support and resistances all along the way, and only if you break those supports or resistances will we be able to reach either to the upside or to the downside. And one of the other things that is of a bit of a concern to me is the volume. As you can see, the volume has been declining ever since the 6th of July, right? So we got some good volume on 6th of July. That is where we see an uptrend here, but the volume has been declining. So probably on 8th, 9th or 10th of July, which of course will mark the beginning of the weekend where we expect a lot of volatility, we might see a move to the downside and we might test these levels of $33,600 or $33,500 on the downside. And if we get a breakdown and we confirm the breakdown, then our price target would approximately be around $24,600, but that would be the final price target. For our premium members, they will have different price targets all along the way. So that's pretty much it about this video on Uniswap and Bitcoin. On our videos, we'll try and cover Bitcoin on a regular basis because that is something that drives the complete cryptocurrency market, and this was a request from one of our community members as well. So a big shout out to you as well. So we'll try and cover Bitcoin in all of our videos going forward, or at least once in a day going forward, either through a video on YouTube or on our Telegram channel. So if you haven't joined our Telegram channel, make sure you join that by clicking the link in the description below as well as on the pinned comments. Also, if you like the content what we are doing, please click the like button and also hit the subscribe button. This will give us a lot of motivation going forward to create a lot of new content for you. And also please share this video with your friends and family and give them the opportunity to change their lives with cryptocurrencies, or at least gain the knowledge about cryptocurrency, which I strongly believe is gonna be the leader in the finance space for the coming 3 to 4 decades. So we are talking about a futuristic technology which might change your lives, your children's lives going forward as well. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very good care of yourself. Bye bye for now.